Hello Libra, this is going to be your X-Files reading for the month of October 2018. I have not done X-File spread for a very long time now, it's almost a year, and I thought that maybe I should do it for you in order to get a bit of clarity when it comes to your ex and maybe even recognize the way that you still feel about them, and if you wanted to get back together with them, and what you should know and what you should do in case you decided to reconciliate with them. Okay, so one more shuffle and then we will be good to go. We are searching for 9 cards. I don't know why I said 8. For 9 cards, the first card represents how the relationship was like and what caused the breakup. The second card represents where are you now, and also in regards to them. The third card represents where are they now, and also in regards to you. The next card represents what do you really feel about reconciliation. The next card is what do they really feel about a possible reconciliation. Then what opposes you, who or what opposes you, who or what could help you getting back together, what you should do if you decided to go back together, and a possible Virgo had this as well, exactly in the same position. So maybe you're dealing with the Virgo, and we also have the Hermit here, so it's possible that you're dealing with the Virgo or a Capricorn or a fire sign. Yes, okay, but let's get into the reading. How was your relationship and what caused the breakup? And we have the 6 of Wands, and this is all about victory. So probably you are dealing with somebody that was a bit of egocentric and stubborn, like having a big ego, but very self-confident and very self-aware and very well-spoken and very it was a winner attitude. But sometimes it's very difficult to deal with these big type of personalities. Probably you are dealing with the fire sign as well, as I said, because this energy is about the fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I feel that it was you didn't know where your spot was with this person. Like, you are very attracted to them, you are magnetically attracted to them because they were charming and they were very self-confident and very self-aware, and they knew exactly who they were, what they wanted, how to achieve what they wanted. But it was a lot about me. You would hear a lot me, this would be good for me, this would not be good for me, I would like this, I would not like this. Like, it was not too much considering of you. It was not too much, although they cared about you and they thought that you would help them achieve, like, this is also a card of victory and achievement, but also the realization that you cannot achieve and do things on your own. So probably you are for them that kind of a person that would help them in their goals, would help them in their achievement, but you are some sort of the shadow person, if I can say. They would not use you, but you would feel used. You would feel used, and you would feel probably even betrayed and debalanced by this energy, by their energy, and you're all about balance. And probably it was easy for you because they would take the most difficult decisions, but at the same time, you would not feel that they consider you too much because, as I said, it was a lot about me, I into this relationship. And it was... at some point you had to choose between yourself and them, and you chose yourself, I feel. Where are you now? Where you are in hermit mode? You are healing your inner, you are becoming stronger in your inner, you are finding new goals on your own, you are becoming very independent, you are rebalancing yourself, you are rebalancing your subconsciousness and with the consciousness. So you are hermit mode, but I feel that probably you are also very emotionally detached when it comes to your ex, and probably emotionally detached, generally speaking, because you've hurt a lot. Like a Libra to go hermit mode, um, they must have hurt a lot. Like the hermit mode is very representative for Virgo, and they are very well on their own, and they are very independent and very perfectionist, and they have difficulties into showing their emotions. But this is not you, because you are the sons and daughters of Venus. You are manifested, you are showing your emotions usually, but not now. Now you are taking care of yourselves, healing and finding the light into the darkness. Like you are trying to redefine your life without your ex. Where are they now? I actually hate this a bit because they have the 10 of Pentacles, and damn, I don't like it that you are hermit mode and they are happy. But they do feel fulfilled. They do. Probably they are again in a relationship, or probably you're in a three-party situation. Probably they were married and you were the other person. In some cases, it could be. And now they are back with their families. Or they took, but I feel that they took the easy way out. You know, like that steady, and they are in their comfort zone, and they are in their control zone. And if they are a fire sign or a water sign, this is totally so non-representative for them. So they are taking it easy now. They are pleased with little things. They are taking things step by step. They are not hurrying into things. So I don't know what happened to the winner energy here that they had, or the me kind of an energy. But it looks like they settled down, and they've probably they've learned the lesson after breaking up with you, or you breaking up with them. They've learned the lesson. They realized that life is about small steps, and it's about building, it's about cooperating, it's about creating things. But I feel that they have learned this lesson on your back somewhat. So you've helped them a lot. How do you really feel about the possible reconciliation? Well, you're not too happy about it because they've created you heartbreak, and you have the certainty that they might as well. And in some cases, you would reconsider a reconciliation, but after you heal, after you leave the hermit mode and you can go back to manifesting and to openness, after you rebalance and heal yourself. Because for the time being, you are heartbroken, you feel left out in the cold. And you would not accept that anymore, not from them. So you would consider that if if you were certain that they would not break your heart again, because it's definitely, if you have the Three of Swords here, you cared a shitloads for them, and they've hurt you. Them leaving or them being so egocentric, they've hurt you, and you feel betrayed to a level. How do they feel about the possible reconciliation? Well, Pentacles again. So it could be that you're dealing with an earth sign, but their energy, the energy of your relationship, is not an earth sign, it's a fire sign. But anyway, how do they feel about a possible reconciliation? They believe that it takes time. and you have to take it slowly. You have to first plant the seeds. Probably it was a very fiery relationship, like instantly falling in love, instantly making big steps into the relationship, moving in together very fast, making it public very fast. Like I think that this fiery, this passionate, it was a lot of passion, definitely a lot of passion and a lot of risks, and at some point stability was necessary, and they do know this now. But as I said, they have learned these lessons on your back and by hurting you, and they believe that you should plant the seeds first and wait for them to grow and for you to get the rewards, both of you, but in time. Like it's all about taking it easy for the time being in their mind, and I feel that for you is a no for the time being. Like probably you don't even want to hear their name, you don't want to talk to them, you don't want to talk about them. When your friends or mutual friends, they started to talk about them, you are just bloop entering in a bubble and you don't hear them, and you are not angry at them, you've overpassed that, you're not angry at them, but just thinking about them hurts you still. And they depersonalized themselves after this breakup, because I feel that this is not their energy. They are more passionate and enthusiastic and just into your face, very manifested, very everything. They are very into everything that they are doing. What opposes you? We have the devil, and this talks about temptation, this talks about addiction, this talks about feeling shackled in a very dark place in your brain. So probably the card is saying that since you are not totally over one another, and there's still pain, and there's still hurt, and there's still, like, you should unshackle yourselves from the past. You should unshackle yourself from the pain, from the anxiety, probably you feel stuck forever with them in your brain, and this makes you feel miserable, this makes you feel helpless. So this is what opposes you, the temptation that you are still thinking about them, that you are still considering them, that you still would want for them to be good, you did care dearly for them, and you still do, and they are addictive to you, and you feel sometimes helpless, and that's why you went hermit mode, because you feel trapped, and you felt the need to put yourself first. But whenever you put yourself first, you also put themselves, because they are still in your mind and they are still in your heart. What could help you? Well, fucking fight. Fight your fears, fight your anxieties, fight your pain. Just fight the odds. Go there and get what you want. And if you want to be left alone, well, freaking do that. If you want to think about yourself and only about yourself, well, freaking do that. I feel that you're a bit passive, and it's not good for you. So what could help you, especially if you wanted to get back together with this person? You should fight this inactivity and this emotional numb. You are emotionally numb for the time being. So this card is telling you that you should fight your demons, you should fight your emotions, you should fight your fears, you should fight your anxieties, you should just fight your odds. If you really want to get back together, fight whatever it takes in order to get back together. What you should do if you wanted to get back together, we have the Ten of Swords, and this is exactly like, you are in a mental prison. You are crucified by your own thoughts, by your own feelings. Of course, you feel betrayed. You feel betrayed by this person, but you should fight this, and you should fight the devil. Because if you don't face the problem, if you don't face this issue, you are not solving it. You are just postponing the solution and finding the solution. So what you have to do is just get out of the hermit mode, heal, and after you have healed, after you are ready to take the bull of the thorns, just freaking do that. Like, give up on the mental prison and realize that this is not definitory for you. You are not a victim. You are not you are not allowed to stay in a mental prison, because you are an air sign. You are intelligent and you are witty and you are wise and you find solutions and you find your balance. And for the time being, you are hiding. You are hiding from your feelings. You are hiding from activity. Like, of course, you go at work and you talk to people and everything, but you are not manifesting too much. You are being there, but you're not really there. You talk, but you don't really talk. Like, you are numb and you are detached and you are in your brain a lot. So this is what you have to do to take yourself out of the mental prison that this breakup and this relationship has put you into. And a possible outcome for now, for October, we have the High Priestess. And this is following your intuition, following your heart, following your real desires. And when you go hermit mode, when you go in your inner, you have to really realize what is it that you really want, what is it that you really need, what are your wants and your wishes and your desires. And if you want to get back together, you should follow the voice of your heart, not the voice of your reason. You should follow the voice of your subconsciousness, because the more you try to bury deep this person and the memories about this person, the more active and the more vivid they are into your life. So the more you hide, it's like it was a movie when I was a child, and it ended like, where are you gonna run, where are you gonna hide? Nowhere, because there's no one like you left. And this is what I get. Like, the more you try to hide, the more power you give them. The more you try to forget them, the more power you give them. So you have to forgive them, not to forget them. And probably even get back together, because only love can hurt like this. And only love can cause these kinds of thoughts and of feelings and of self-protective mechanisms. So you must have loved them dearly, and you still do. You are not over them. You are not over them. And they are not over you either, because you have both changed. This relationship, but especially this breakup, changed you both a lot. Okay, dearies, this is what I have for you. So I'll see you next time. And until then, take care of yourselves. Love you dearly. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.